talk about music. All these kids today are listening to is trash techno music. It's not even real music. Back in my day, it actually used to be real instruments. Like, have you ever even heard of Nirvana before? Like, back in my day, music used to be better. I'm joking, obviously. Today, I'm gonna be ranting about how music used to be better, and music today is not as good as it used to be. See, I just trolled you. No, I'm actually doing the opposite of that. I'm going to be ranting about the people that say music used to be better. I think we've all seen those types of people, or at least that metal elitists are like, oh, music used to be better, or metal sucks today. It's all these core bands. It's not even real metal, man. It's like, yeah, after 200 years of recorded music, only your decade that you were born in was the best. Just coincidentally, the decade you were born in, that music's the best. That makes a lot of sense. I've been watching a lot of Karen reaction videos on YouTube, and it's just so cringe of like these people that just flip out about music used to be better. Or there's this one kid that are like, Metallica sucks. Music used to be better than this. Oh my god. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, how much of an ignorant asshole do you have to be to only think that this indie band with 2,000 followers on Facebook is the best band of all time? Like, it doesn't make you a better human if you listen to a very niche band. Just because you listen to Tool does not mean you have the best music taste out of everyone in the room. Do not get me started on Tool fans. They are the most arrogant assholes I have ever seen. Not even Slayer. Let's get into Slayer, or it just blows my mind. Yes, I listen to niche music that only some people listen to, and that makes me the best because my brain likes it more than you. So I have better music taste. It's like, bro, that's not what's happening. Just shut up. You're cringe. It's like, for me, let's say I have a slightly niche music taste. I like things like metalcore, like let's say things like Buried Alive or Gojira, or things that can also be very heavy, things that are very niche. But I still have other things that I branch out to. And yes, because I have a very niche taste, does not mean I'm going to be arrogant, and I still listen to Gorillaz or freaking Gym Class Heroes. So you don't have to be ignorant and only think your one niche indie band is the best of all time. I also love, it's not just for metal, but it can also be anything for like rap, like Lil Darky. This community is so cringe. It's the most cringe thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, the music's all right. I've heard better. It's good, but it's not like amazing. It's pretty good. I like a couple of them songs, but that's it. But his fans are like absolutely toxic. No, he's the best rapper alive. He talks about this, and this. I'm like, okay, just because someone talks about something important doesn't mean they're good still. You can also notice with all these people that have this very specific niche taste are also the people that are older. You don't see a 16-year-old going, man, Nirvana was the best, or like Poison or Def Leppard was the best, man. No, it's only older people. What's also gonna suck is when I get older, people my age will be like, man, music used to be the best back in my day. It's like, shut up, bro. I remember when I first got into metal, I was like very ignorant about it, and I'd also say pop used to be good, but once it hit like 2010, it sucked. Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, only when I started listening to music, it started to suck. Wow, that makes a lot of sense, dude. Like, imagine a Disney movie. Like, imagine watching Frozen with your kid. That's annoying, right? Okay, they love it. Okay, but let's go back. Remember the Disney movies you used to like when you were a kid? Your parents hated that, and they'd be like, well, I like these movies. And if you go back, their parents hated that. But when your kid grows up, they're going to be like, yeah, Frozen's good. But when they watch the new Disney movies, they're going to hate it, and their kids are going to love it. It's just an endless cycle. It's how it's going to work with music. It's the same exact way, and people are going to be saying this until the end of humanity. Can't wait until 2168 when people are like, dude, you have a 23-string guitar? What are you going to play, jazz? What are you, a pussy? You can't even sweep pick 23 strings in 2 seconds? What are you, a pussy? Another thing with that is that these people still want music to be harder to play. I remember my ex-bandmate, man, if you're watching this, I love you, man. Okay, like it was fun with the band, but man, you were arrogant. And this dude would like he's a decent guitar player, but his ego is a little bit more than what he actually is. It's like, yeah, you may be a lead guitarist, but like you're not Dragon Force, bro. He used to think, playing something hard means the song's good. That's not it. Just because it's hard to play doesn't mean it's a good song. I feel like if you do it right, something very hard to play and impossible to understand can be enjoyable. But 99% of the time it fails in most songs, and that's why I'm obsessed with Buried Alive, because it works. Get Periphery. They do it well, okay? But all the bootleg bands of Periphery sucks. And also with these people is if they want people to make music like they used to, let's say if I make older music, I'm just going to be a carbon copy of it, and they're going to hate on me for it. Like, what's that band called? Greta Van Fleet. These boomers hate Greta Van Fleet, but they sound pretty much just like old rock, like Led Zeppelin. It's like these people just expect people to stop making music. Just like, all right, stop. We hit the peak. No more music ever again. Like, if you want to talk about the peak of music, let's listen to Global Warming Gojira. If you think Stairway to Heaven is going to be the peak of music, then just shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. There is no peak of music. There is no book that says what makes a song better. It is your own taste. Some people like pop for a reason. Some people like country for a reason. Some people like metal, jazz, blues for a reason. Everyone has different music tastes. There's no book or grade or school. You don't go to school and say, okay, class, so technical death metal with a little bit of jazz in it is the best genre. Like, that's not a thing. There's no such thing as better music. But with that, these people will think that talent is better music, and that's just not true. Like, yeah, I like Rings of Saturn, but a lot of their shit sucks. It doesn't sound good to me. It's very random, and it's like, yeah, it might be hard to play, but does it sound good? Oh my god, I fucked up my hair, dog. I look like a retard. Even with that, I like music that's somewhat niche, but I'm not gonna be arrogant about it. Like the music I make, it's the more music I make, the better I get, but at the same time, the more niche it's becoming for a very niche community, and I'm not gonna expect a lot of people to listen to it, but a few people that will and like it. It feels good. You know why? Because it's more personal. Okay, I can understand something that's very, very, very niche to a very specific audience that says they love it. That feels better than a lot of people that says, "Oh, this is a decent song." No, if people would die for your music instead of saying, "Oh, this is a good song. I'll put it in my like playlist, but I don't know who the artist is. Don't care if they die. It doesn't matter." No, like I understand that feeling. Okay, I really do. But don't be an arrogant asshole. Okay, that's going to wrap up the rant for today. I'm not going to be an iDubbbz copy carbon. Okay, so I'm just going to shut up and just let you go on with the rest of your day. Hope you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm a YouTuber. I got to say these things to remind you. So, like, that's what I have to do. All right, peace, guys.